Hey guys, thank you for the response in my last video. Anyways, I just add one thing. If you are really watching my video and if you think there was something lacking in my video or I need to improve in some points, please comment that in the comment section. It would be really great for me and I can learn something new or I can improve myself. In this video, I will talk about five thriller movies, Hollywood thriller movies, which you can watch and they are really good. First movie which I'm gonna talk about is Hush. The story revolves around Maddie. Her house is in the middle of nowhere. Now imagine your house being in the middle of nowhere. There is a stalker outside her house. And the best part about the movie is that she cannot speak, she cannot hear. It is only her intelligence which she can use to get out of the situation. In the very beginning of the movie, you will see that even though the stalker is inside her house, he just does not want to kill her. He is playing around with her. It is a must-watch movie, even though it won't scare you, it won't give you that jump scares, but it will keep you engaged in every scene. You will expect something in the next scene, and that won't happen. There will always be something new in the movie. I found this movie to be very underrated. You can definitely watch it. It is available on Netflix. I give you a scenario of a typical thriller movie. There are three people who are trying to break into an old man's house who is blind. Who do you think will be the victim here? You would say it would be the old man, the blind man, but that is not the case in this movie, and that is what makes this movie very interesting. I'm talking about the movie Don't Breathe, a movie very well directed by Fede Alvarez. The story revolves around three people who are trying to break into a house, and when they get in, and instead of stealing something, it turns into a nightmare for them only. And they just want to get out of the house. The actor who plays the role of the blind man, Stephen Lang, he has been brilliant, and you would get terrified whenever he comes in the scene. And there are many things which will later on unveil in the story. You should definitely watch this movie, it is worth watching. Next movie which I'm going to talk about is A Quiet Place. Now imagine living in a world where a slightest of noise can get you killed. If you make a noise, the creatures will haunt you. The story revolves around the Abbott family and their journey, how they are trying to get away from these creatures. There are many good parts in the movie, and there are many good things in the movie. Two things which I really liked in the movie is the chemistry between the characters, the chemistry between the family. John Krasinski and Emily Blunt are real life couple too. So you can well imagine the chemistry in the movie, and the kids have also done a very good job. The daughter who plays their role is deaf in the movie and as well as real life. So you can imagine their acting skills. And the second good part about the movie, which I really liked, is the characters are shown to be very intelligent. They're not like other horror movies or thriller movies where the characters always make a dumb move. So they examine in this movie, they examine every move of theirs, and they talk in signs, so they do not have to make any noise. It is a must watch movie. You should definitely watch it. The next movie which I'm going to talk about is The Gift. It talks about a couple named Simon and Robin, and they in the very beginning scene they meet a guy named Gordo, who is from Simon's high school. Things get weird when Gordo starts visiting their house unexpectedly and starts sending them gifts. But in one scene, when Gordo is in their house, he finds out something written in their refrigerator as Gordo the Weirdo, and still he invites them to his house for dinner. While dinner, things don't go quite well, and they have a fight. And very next day, the couple finds out that their dog is missing. So Simon goes to Gordo's house to confront him, but finds out that it was not Gordo's house. But things get odd from here as they eventually learn that whatever Gordo has said was a lie. But that is not all in the story. I wouldn't get much into the story as it would be spoiler. But there was something about the past, and you should definitely watch this movie. It will be worth watching, and you may get to learn something from this movie. The next movie which I'm going to talk about is The Invisible Man. The movie revolves around Cecilia, who is fed up of her husband, and she runs away from him. Her husband is a scientist, and even after running away, she's still scared of him. She doesn't go out. After a few days, she finds out that her husband has committed suicide. Uh, she somehow gets relieved, but she thinks he's back. Now, whether it is her imagination or is he really back, you'll have to watch the movie to find out. It is a very good movie, and you should definitely watch it.